guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I'm in a coat. It's like freezing out right now for some reason. But I just got my Colourpop stuff in, and you guys know I don't put things away until I talk to you about it. So I just wanted to film this really fast so I could show you what I got. And I already have like another order in mind that I'm gonna place for Colourpop because I have a problem, and that's just how it is. But let's just jump on in. I actually didn't get any lippy products this time, so I'm just gonna end up probably putting on one of Colourpop's lippies. But after like I decide on the eye look that I'm gonna do, I guess I'll just kind of start. I got two cheek products. The first one is just the regular Super Shock Cheek in, it's a satin color in Prenup. This is what she looks like. Focus. Really pretty. You can see I already touched it because I just couldn't wait. I'm just gonna like swatch it a little bit on the back of my hand. Probably can't tell because it's a light wash of color, but that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want something that's gonna be too bright, too vibrant, because I have two Colourpop cheek like blushes already, and they're just too bright for most days. And the other one I got is the new Pressed Powder Face. These actually don't come in the plastic thing. They come separately, and you could put them in there if you wanted. I did because I don't have a palette that I have blushes in. There is a little thing in the back where you could stick like a needle or a pin or something in there and just pop it out though. So yeah, that's this one. It is, dang flabbit, it's in the shade, hold on. The shade's on the back and I already put it in there. Why hello, that's the shade. But it's really pretty, really light. Again, just like the other one. A little bit warmer though. Can you guys tell the difference? This was the first one, this is the Prenup, and this is the Why Hello. So just super light wash of color. We're going to put a bunch of stuff on my face at the end. Just right now I'm going to just show you what all I've gotten. So that was the two blushes I've got. I'm afraid to try the bronzers because I'm really pale and I'm afraid that they're all just going to be too dark. And a lot of times Colourpop stuff doesn't match online like the picture as it does in person. So there's that too. Let's just go ahead and jump in. I got two of the Supernova shadows because I wanted to try them. One of the ones that I wanted wasn't in stock. Like, it was in stock when I added it to my cart, but not when I wanted to check out. So I got the shade Dragon, which is like an orangish color. Can you guys see that? It's like a coppery kind of color. And then the other one, which is my favorite, is Prelude. It is, like, it looks golden with a pink undertone in the package. But boy, is it pretty. It's really pretty. It has such a pink shift to it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's really pink in person. And then I got four Super Shock shadows. The shade Frog. It is an ultra glitter. The thing with this though is that it's not like crazy pigmented because it is just a glitter. But we're gonna try to make it work regardless. Maybe with like some Fix Plus or something. Then I got Coconut, which is a blue color. Really pretty. Like that. My swatch looks terrible because it is a satin, but it has like a slight sheen to it, so pretty. I might wear that one today. We'll see. And then we got Wild Thoughts, which is an ultra metallic. I love their ultra metallics. Whew. Pretty color. And then lastly, I got Baby Talk, which is, it says it's a super sharp pressed pigment, not for eye area. Interesting. Probably gonna put it on my eyes anyways. We'll see. Don't know where else I would use this. Wow, that's quite the pigment. We're gonna have to play around with that one. That's really stunning. Absolutely stunning. And the last thing that I got is I got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eyeshadows to show you, like the pressed shadows or pressed pigment or whatever they call them. I got the first shade is, now a lot of these are browns. Okay, you're just gonna have to bear with because I wanted to like broaden my browns because I don't have a lot that I really love. This one is Popular Demand. Looks like this. My finger is now stained from that pink. I guess I'll swatch it for you. Popular demand. It's a matte, of course. This one is called Going Steady Pressed Powder. My hands are stained now. This one is like a nice purpley color though, but it's not like too purple. I could get it. Now my fingers are so dry from wiping. That one isn't super pigmented as you can see, but I'm hoping that on a brush it will make for a nice like blending shade. And then we have Little Boat, which looks like this. Another brown. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, focus. It's hard to tell in the viewfinder. Brown. We've got Sea Stars. Whoa! Almost dropped it. A lighter brown, kind of like a camel-y color. A very neutral color. Bel Air. Lighter, even lighter, lighter, lighter. Swatches are awful. I'm sorry, but like I can't get this stain off. I'm just gonna. They just won't come off. They're just smearing more and more. Well, we only got 4 left, and then the look. So hopefully we can push through. The next one, I didn't realize this was gonna be a glittery one. It's called Sidetracked. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, kind of, but there's like a glitter to it. Look at how stained my fingers are. What the heck? Whatever. Let me swatch it for you. Fortunately, it doesn't pick up all the glitter when you swatch it. And then we have the next one, which is Koi. Like a koi pond. It's a matte. I really like that shade, and I think I want to use it today. Then, 2 kind of shimmery colors. This one is Tiny Tangerines. Don't ask me why it's called that, because it's blue. Pretty. Very pretty. And finally, we have Ready or Yacht. Is the camera picking it up? It's kind of like reflecting a lot. It's hard to see with the color, the stain that's underneath. But we're going to use some of the stuff on the face today, so let's just go ahead and jump in. I'm going to start out with my cheeks, just so I can get them out of the way. I'm going to try Prenup on one side and the other one, which was called Why Hello on the other side. And I'm using this brush that I got from Target a while back. It's just like a stippling brush. I added a little bit of color, just a slight bit. I like this though, because it'll be nice for like a nice neutral look. I don't have a lot of colors like this, surprisingly. They're all like warm or coral. But this one is just nice and like a neutral, like almost cool tone, undertone. And I feel like it would be kind of difficult to go overboard with this, you know? Pretty. Now beforehand I had like contour bronzer on, but that's it. Let's just added a slight flush to the face. And now we're going to use the Why Hello shade on the other side, which is like even more like neutrally kind of color. With the Morphe Y9. Ooh, look at the powder kick up. Holy crap. I don't know if I was supposed to use that brush or not. I'm just going to pick it up off the mirror. It almost adds no color. It like kind of blends. Yeah. I don't know, I think this would be good for like no makeup days. It's almost enough to bronze. Like I couldn't do it on my forehead, but like my cheeks. I I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but it's definitely doesn't have any pink to it, that's for sure. Lots and lots of kick up. Okay. I think I almost like, I don't know which one I like better. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. This one looks smoother, like it draws less attention to my face, whereas this one looks like my natural kind of redness almost, which is kind of deterring, but we shall see. Moving on to the eyes. We are going to take a crease brush. We're going to use the Morphe M441, and I'm going to start with Bel Air, the brown, light brown, in combination with Koi, and just put that in the crease. Oh, kick up, kick up, kick up, kick up galore. Now I'm going to take this shade called Popular Demand. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it has almost a slight, like, it looks way warmer on camera than it is. It's more like a, has almost like a purpley undertone to it, like a browny purpley undertone, just slightly. And I'm just going to buff that, like, staying more focused in the crease instead of blending it. It's definitely a brown, but it has more of a purpley undertone to it. My camera may shut off. I'll just like deepen the crease even more. Now these have a lot of kick up. Not like fallout on the face so far. Camera died while I was in the middle of using Popular Demand in my crease, so I just went ahead and buffed that all in, and I did my eyebrows while I was waiting. So now we're going to take Going Steady, which is that new purple color that we got, and put that in the crease and a little bit in the outer corner as well. The same brush. This one's really nice and pigmented, and I know it didn't look pigmented when we swatched it, but it definitely is now. Like, it's a nice crease color. I wouldn't necessarily use this as like an all over lid color. I don't think it's that pigmented, but it's nice for the crease for sure. And this one doesn't have as much kick up as the other ones did. I hope this looks as blended on camera as it does in person. Because I've been noticing that lately on camera, it looks really like blockish and not blended, like splotchy, but in person it looks very blended, so. Okay. And I'm going to take this Super Shock Shadow Ultra Metallic in Wild Thoughts. It's that purple color. And pop that in my outer corner a little bit, just to add some more purple. Just on my finger. That's pretty. It's not like super metallic-y, which makes it nice for the outer corner, and I got a little bit down here, but it'd be alright. I don't use these kinds of shadows that often because I always worry about how they're gonna blend. Like the creaminess of them, but it seems to be blending fine. And then I think I'm going to take a little bit of a shade I used, like I've had since before, called Facet, and just deepen up the corner just a smidge, so it's not just all one tone. Now it's just gonna give a little bit of depth. And I know there's like a harsh line right now, but we're gonna fix that here in a second. Well, I mean, I can blend it a little bit right now, but we'll like add another color. So I'm going to take the Supernova shadow in Prelude and put that on the inner portion of my lid. That's pretty. Yes. I'm just blending it out with my finger. First thing I noticed when you first put it on, it does streak a little, so you're probably gonna want to let it dry before you open your eye. Can you guys see how that looks? And you can kind of see your lid through it, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more on. It's not as blingy once you blend it out, so I'm just blending, blending, blending. It definitely brings out the creases in your eye, but it's whatever. Now we're just doing the other side. These, a lot of people say, are a dupe for the Stila Magnificent Metals. I don't get that vibe. I find those much easier to use. These, the wand is pretty similar, but they like don't blend as easily, I'm finding here. In there, I don't know if you guys can tell, that's kind of chunky. Maybe it's like a user error and I'm just using it wrong. Maybe I should use a brush and just like tap it off. But I think if we put like some of that purple over top, it would be really pretty because it had like that metallicness to it, but like still the purple. Okay, and lastly, we're gonna do the bottom. I'm going to start, well, this isn't last, I should say. I'm going to start with the color Coconut, the satin, and buff that underneath my lashes. See, I like this because it's not like crazy black. A lot of the blue shades end up being too black, and I'm just like, ugh. And I'm not bringing it all the way in because it is so pigmented. I don't want to make my eyes look even smaller because I don't have the largest eyes. This is getting in my eye, which is a little bit annoying. So this side isn't as like sharp as this side is. So I'm just going to try to blend that out now. Whatever, we're just gonna take some of the shade Tiny Tangerines, which I don't understand why it's called that, but it's whatever. And that's like a brighter shade. Actually, I think I want to take some Fix Plus, this one, so that it can be a little bit brighter. Take a different color. Oh, that's better. I don't know how well you guys can see, but there is a difference in person. Now I'm going to take Frog, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner because it is just a glittery color. What do you think so far? I'm going to take some eyeliner and mascara and pop it on. Okay, I think this look would look a lot better with like fake lashes on, but I'm not gonna put them on because that I find that it kind of like hides flaws in makeup, and I don't want to do that. I want you guys to see the full effect of what we have going on here. I'm gonna take this Colourpop, this obviously Colourpop, the baby talk one that says not for the eyes, and I'm gonna try it on the mouth. Like, this could probably be a hideous color to go with this look. Wow, it's pretty though. Like, it's a pretty color. Like, it looks really natural. Like, you get the wash of color, but it's really light. Like, it's really light feeling. The only thing is it's hard to be precise. Can you guys tell? What do you think? I'm gonna put a gloss over it just to tone it down a smidge. Okay, let's do a run through of what we've got. First of all, cheeks was the first thing we did. This side in person looks more dead to me because it didn't blend, like, it's just the undertone of the color with my skin tone is not that cute. It's much more natural though. This side is more of like, it goes with my skin tone I think a little bit better, whereas this one just makes me look like I don't have makeup on. This is what my cheeks look like without makeup on. I have that redness kind of, and I think that's the issue. Whereas this one has like more, I don't want to say coral because it's not a coral, but it has more of that undertone to it, and for that I think it makes my cheeks look more lifted. So there's that. The issue though is with this, I had a lot of kick up, and I don't know if it's because of the brush I used. I'll try with another brush, of course, because I like the color a lot, but the kick up was crazy. What was the eyeshadows were nice as always. They have kick up for the most part, but they blend nicely. I had no problem blending them out. Hopefully you guys can see. The Supernova one, I am not a fan of. It looks really chunky. It reminds me of those Maybelline color tattoos, like the pot ones, and how chunky those got, and I did not really care for those. Like, I had a bunch of them, but I didn't care for them. I don't know why. I guess just because they stayed a long time and they were really popular that I bought them, but what else? The ones that I used on my bottom, like this one didn't blend out too well. I mean, it was really pigmented, it just didn't blend out too well. The other blue blended out really nicely. The glittery one in my inner corner, I mean, it's just a glitter. The one on my lips is really pigmented, but I don't know, it's not my favorite color. I don't know if I would use it on the eyes per se. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like this is gonna stain if I used it on the eyes. Let's try. We're gonna try, and we're just gonna pop a little bit into it. Please. Holy pigment. Oh, can you guys see that pigment? Holy crap! I'm like using the side of the brush to keep it from putting too much down. Look. I look like I'm doing a drag video. Like, that is pigmented. Wow. Okay. There's definitely too much on my brush. I cannot blend that out. But you guys kind of get the gist here. Wow. Wow. Pigmented. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. There's crazy pigment there. It looks more pink than it does on the lips. Wow. Alrighty. Well, there you have it, folks. What do I recommend most? The pressed eyeshadows. What else? I mean, they're all pretty nice. The Supernova shadows were my favorite. I'm going to try the orange one out in a different situation here. Maybe a video. I'm not sure yet. Because these were not my favorite. I definitely like the steel ones better, even though they cost more. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have more videos planned coming to you soon, so I'm not gone forever, I promise, even though it felt like it. Thank you guys yet again. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out and like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!